All of the hosts that quit in 2024 are going to be furious when you start raking in all the money because this is huge. This is going to change the game. Here's the headline from the Airbnb newsroom. Their partner Hotel Tonight is creating a loyalty program for Airbnb that gives 10% of hotel stays to Airbnb in credit that people can use. Now, this is huge because Airbnb's never had a loyalty program. They've never had a cross promotion with any hotel chain ever. And this is going to allow them to solve their biggest problem, which is the new user problem. Now, we're going to talk about three things. Why did they do this? Why haven't they done this sooner? And what's secret psychology behind this? Because this is bigger than any of you can imagine. I promise you that by the end of this video, your mind will be blown. My name's Sean Rakijic. I'm a nerd, and I'll teach you Airbnb. So welcome to the channel. Please like the video. And the reason why Airbnb has to do this, Marriott, we've talked about this the last couple of days, Marriott started a platform called Homes and Villas, where they're stealing directly Airbnb's revenue. People can book an Airbnb type product, but us hosts, we can list it on Marriott, Homes and Villas. That's a huge attack on Airbnb. And then further, Marriott bought Postcard Homes, 1,200 cabins. Their Airbnb product owned by Marriott, which completely excludes Airbnb again, and also gives Marriott loyal travelers the ability to choose. This is the big part here too. When you can tell one of your customers, it doesn't matter if you like hotels or short-term rentals. We have both for you. We're not going to make you make a trade-off. You can pick the one that's right for you today and the one that's right for you tomorrow. That's a huge selling point in the hospitality industry. Hilton went the other way and just tried to say Airbnbs are inconsistent and scary and unclean and whatever. But even they're coming around now too, trying to get their hands on some way to make money on short-term rental inventory. And that's why Airbnb needed a solution. They needed to fight back because these hotels that are well-funded, well-researched, have the money, they know to start taking Airbnb's lunch in their home turf. And Airbnb needed a way to push back. Now, Airbnb could have done this sooner. Airbnb bought Hotel Tonight or partnered with them. I think it's a full-on acquisition. They bought Hotel Tonight years ago. So long ago, I don't remember the details. And they could have done this way back in the day. But there's a reason why they did not. The reason why is Airbnb has in no way, shape, or form been ready to try to pull new users from the hotel world to Airbnb, because Hilton is right. Hilton said that Airbnb has a problem with consistency, quality, guest trust. And Airbnb, they now have this quality report that they just released. I'll go find that and I will put it in the description or in the chat later. But their very first quality report ever, they said that they removed 400,000 bad listings and that guests are booking, these top 5 or top 10% homes or these guest favorites, and they've got over 300,000 5-star reviews and all these positive metrics. And Airbnb is going to push that quarterly report to try to win the trust of people, to try to get their street cred back. But there's no way that they could have made a pitch to people to say, hey, don't stay in a hotel, stay in an Airbnb until they address this problem. Hey, Aubrey, welcome to the live stream. Thanks for tuning in. So now that Airbnb has shored up their business model enough to be able to make the dice roll, here's the psychology of how this partnership works. And this is pretty sick, okay? So on the surface, the thing that's obvious is if somebody books a hotel on Hotel Tonight, which I would say is more of a bougie price line, right? You're supposed to still get deals. I don't find nearly as many good deals on Hotel Tonight, but there's the mechanics still there, right? You get 10% of your purchase goes as a credit to Airbnb. Now you have to use that credit within a year, okay? So Airbnb competes with Marriott on the one-for-one obvious side, which is now you have money that you can apply towards Airbnb, kind of like Marriott has Bonvoy points, and you can use Bonvoy points at Marriott Homes and Villas. And it now also allows guests to not necessarily have to choose. They're trying to link those two brands together, Hotel Tonight and Airbnb, in more of a congruent mesh where you can go, do you want a hotel? Do you want an Airbnb? Cool, you can take your pick. Their offering is more complete now. But here's the really cool psychology of this. There are people who will never spend good money to try Airbnb. Airbnb's already done that. Their growth phase, do something new, stay with a host, categories. Airbnb's marketing team has been working overtime for a very long time to try to win new users, right? Because now they're a publicly traded company, and that's why us hosts get shafted so much with this review AI thing that we'll talk about in the future, with arbitrations and not getting paid out for damages and air cover and stuff. We all know the fiascos because they're a publicly traded company. And the stakeholders want growth. They give us the money, right? And marketing's been working their tail off. Hey, Dale, welcome to the live stream, guys. Hey, by the way, hit me in the chat. This is a live stream. We're supposed to be having fun. So now, let's back up this bird's eye view. What happens when somebody can be talked into booking a hotel on a different platform, but would never pay good money for an Airbnb. Now Airbnb can dump marketing money into Hotel Tonight, okay? So instead of booking on Marriott, or instead of booking on Priceline or Booking.com, or instead of booking with Hilton, they can dump millions and tens of millions of dollars into Hotel Tonight traffic. Hey, you like hotels? Let's book you a hotel here instead, right? That jump is nothing. Get somebody to choose a new channel. We're seeing this in the Airbnb space. Airbnb can't hold on to their users and be loyal to Airbnb. People are going to VRBO or Booking.com or wherever else, VRBO or Booking.com. Hey, Luis, welcome. Brazil, it's awesome to see you. So now people spend money on a hotel and then surprise, surprise, they get a 10% bonus to book an Airbnb later. So now the walk is shorter. Right? Imagine somebody stays in a hotel like 3 times in the last 4 months, and Hotel Tonight, because of their mega marketing, gets that person to do it on Hotel Tonight. And they spent like $300 a night on a hotel room, like a nice one or something, and now they got $30 a night times like 9. So now they've got almost $300 to spend on an Airbnb, right? That's not a ton per se, but that's enough, right? So now Airbnb can say, hey, you've got a $300 credit. You want to go try a little cabin in the middle of nowhere for a couple $100? Like, you've got no skin in the game. This is the chess move. I think this is the biggest part of the chess move, is getting people to book on a platform where they can accrue points where they wouldn't want to waste the points, and eventually have those points pile up enough that some users who would never touch Airbnb with a 10-foot pole will do it because it's free or almost free. They'll feel like they're wasting value if they don't use it. What do you think, guys? Am I missing anything? I think this is the biggest thing. And I do think that this could lead to a kind of a golden era for Airbnb by getting new users that would never use Airbnb ever before. And of course, the volume of hotel bookings that already exist on Hotel Tonight, that 10% push is still just sheer marketing money out the gate right away. Hotel Tonight has traffic. It's a company that had a valuation, Airbnb bought it. They already have traffic. And to automatically shove 10% of that into credits to cross-pollinate Airbnb, even if Airbnb's grand design of getting completely new users because of the marketing push to get people from Priceline to Hotel Tonight, even if that doesn't work, I think we're going to see just a sheer, immediate impact for hosts around the world. It's really, really cool. Now, the last couple live streams I did the last 2 days are pretty big darn topics. One could reverse the New York City ban, and one is how hosts we have to fight back against hotels. This is a big topic. So I would encourage you to watch my last couple of live streams. I'd also like to encourage you to maybe like this video and subscribe if you're not there yet. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. Yes, we're talking about loyalty points, Dale. It's something that Airbnb has never done before, and now they're doing it with Hotel Tonight. So just re-rip this video and start from the beginning. And yes, Hotel Tonight is global. You guys have great questions at the end of this. This is exciting, Aubrey. I think this is really exciting. But thanks, guys. I want to keep this short so the YouTube algorithm doesn't punish me. Please like, and I'll see you on the other side. Bye.